Okay, Mike's alive now. The names are very easy to see. White on black is easy. So Harlow, we got the Battle of the Wildcats here today.
Yeah, this is going to be something.
I'm not entirely sure, but there's no less than 3 teams that are the Wildcats in Ontario for girls hockey. So it's a common name for sure. Well, these 2 Wildcats, though, Bobby, have not met yet this year. So this is going to be an interesting matchup.
We got East versus West. The girls from the capital of Ontario versus...
No, Nepean.
Nepean's close to Ottawa.
Very close to Ottawa.
Close to Ottawa, okay.
Very close to Ottawa.
All right, we'll give you that one.
It's Ottawa North.
And who do we got in net today for... Nor is in net, looks like, for Nepean. So everybody, a minute 15 before we start the game here, so grab your coffees, grab your juice. And you got the A team here from Top Tier Sports, right, Johnny? Good to have you back. You missed the last game.
Yeah, I thought I was on summer vacation, but no, we got brought back, and glad I did. I was kind of bored there with no hockey.
Right?
Oh, yeah. That's your biggest size. Hey, you got the picture on this? That's perfectly good.
So big game with a lot of implications here, Bobby. It's still the round robin play, but the winner basically punches their ticket to the semifinal, which quarterfinal will be happening tomorrow. Leaside Wildcats right now need a win in order to move on. Nepean either a win or a tie based on how the standings have basically how they shape up right now.
Yeah, with Leaside 1-0-1, so 1 win, 1 tie. Nepean 2 wins.
So I guess, I don't know the strategy of both teams, but if I'm the Wildcats, I want to try to score first, score early. Since you want to get Leaside Wildcats, yeah. See, you didn't make it too easy for me coming back from summer break, Bobby. We got the Wildcats versus the Wildcats, so I guess we'll have to go Nepean and Leaside.
Yeah.
All right.
That's how they go. So we're almost ready to go here. We'll do our little intros. We'll do our little teams will huddle up, get themselves psyched up for the game.
Who's the player to watch here, Harlow, on the Leaside squad?
Well, they all bring something different to the table, Johnny, but up front, we always can count on Leah Perlman to make a real big difference on the scoring sheet. Got to watch out for Maddie Tinderhood as well. She's dangerous, number 16. We got scoring from a lot of different players. You'll see Scarlett Albiani. You'll see who else we got here? Mahar. You got to watch out for Emmy Mahar. She can be dangerous. Maya Shiga comes through in the clutch. Hannah Kirby Wilson's gritty and grinds hard. We got Gianna Aspiras. She's usually good for something dangerous coming out of the corner. And Izzy Yu in front, like she's a beast. She might be all of 5 feet tall, but she plays like she's 6'5". And who else? Victoria Brown has been really finding her groove in the last month, flying out there. So up front, we should see scoring potential from a lot of different places. And on defense, Brynlee Gage, Juliette Harlow's out of the lineup tonight, Quinn Johnson, Holly Brown. Here we go.
Here we go. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Top Tier Sports. You got the A crew here. Bobby Flex, Johnny Letter, Johnny Harlow, and Lukey Boy on the camera here. It's a huge game here with huge implications. Leaside versus Nepean, with the winner moving on to the quarterfinals played on today. We'll bring you back the game here, bring you all the highlights and all the things that happen here today. Nepean gets in deep first as Leaside trying to find the outs. So Leaside 1 win, 1 tie. Nepean with 2 wins. And if Leaside requires a win to move on. Oh, turnover deep in the zone here.
That was a dangerous try to exit there by Perlman as she tried to go up the gut there, Bobby.
Here comes Perlman now. Through the middle, trying to get through. She's got Kirby Wilson there on her wing. And we'll see a lot of this lineup here today. We'll get you to the lineup notes as soon as we get a whistle here today. Here comes Thompson for Nepean, over the line, takes the shot. And we got Vivian Amato in net here today. She's going to have to be sharp if they're going to pull out the victory here. Hackett swings it around. Trying to get the puck out, still kept in. We got Hackett behind the net trying to find the out. That's intercepted by the Nepean forward there, Bell. Back to the point, and that looked like to me that came offside, but
I thought so.
yeah, Amato steers it into the corner, still kept in. I think if I'm not mistaken, Nepean's ranked number 5 in the province.
Number 7.
Number 7 in the province versus number 13. So definitely going to be a great fight here. And a lot to play for. And that point just trickled out. And it's offside.
I don't think that was offside, Bobby. That
Albiani was just offside.
linesman was right at the blue line, but from our vantage point, I thought the Leaside forward had the foot drag there. But Nepean with an early quick start there by just dumping pucks in behind the defense and going to work there. Their wall play has been excellent so far in the first 2 minutes.
So the implication, there was one lineup note here. We have Juliet Harlow not in the game here today, unfortunately. Controversial penalty in the previous game will keep her out for the rest of the tournament, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll hear from her at some point throughout the game. And let's hope that her Wildcats can bring home a victory for her.
Big loss of the Wildcats, having 5D, Bobby, trying to juggle the lineups there. It's going to be challenging for the coaching staff. We'll have to keep a look at that.
Yeah, that always makes it complicated when one of your players out of the lineup, and now you got to juggle around. So Pollock swings it around, trying to get this puck out.
Nepean's been relentless on their wall play, getting those loose pucks there, and Leaside just not quick enough to shovel those pucks out quick enough, Bobby.
It's going to take a minute or two to get their sea legs here. Johnson's trying to get this puck out. That's been picked off. Again, trying to chip it out. Here we go. Comes up with Brown. Brown skating through the neutral zone. Trying to find a lane. That gets picked off. Brown really, I think...
She had all 5 Nepean forwards there on the blue line, waiting to shut her down there with all the Leaside forwards going to the bench.
So doing a quick line change, trying to make a centering pass. That goes all the way down the ice.
That's not going to be icing, as the Leaside forward is the one that tried to pass it back to the point and went wide, Bobby.
Brown picks up a puck. Trying to get the out. Pick off. Shot. Nice save, Amato. As a turnover in the Leaside zone, created an opportunity there for the Nepean, and Amato was quick to the task. Here comes Nepean, 2-on-1. Shot. Oh, trying to make the pass. Nice save, Amato. Back to the point to Thompson. Thompson with the shot. That hit a leg. Back to Thompson. Those Leaside in a bit of scramble mode here with the turnover. You just can't have turnovers. Mahar is trying to get this puck out. Unable to do so. Here comes Bray. Nepean back. Oh, the forwards are getting in behind the defenders here.
Yeah, Casey was trying to feed that puck through across.
A nice shot, Amato with the save and the smother.
Amato had to be really quick to the task early on there, Bobby, as Leaside's having a difficult time trying to get out of their zone clean. And Nepean has come out blazing here early on in the first. Leaside's going to have to try to find an answer to counter that.
With a winner-take-all game, it always adds a little bit of intensity and a little bit of an excitement for sure. And a little bit of nervousness potentially. Trying to get this puck out, kept in. Just kept in. Nice job by the Nepean forward. Hackett back behind her own net, trying to find the out. She does. Chipped out in the neutral zone. Kirby Wilson picks up a loose puck. Kirby takes a shot. That hit a leg. Nice defensive coverage there by Nepean, and they're able to get the easy out. Oh, kept in at the blue line. Nice job by Hackett. Nepean on the regroup. A lot of open ice here for Thompson. Takes a little bump on the boards. Nice defensive play there to break that up. Here come Leaside on the counterattack. And Packett and Pollock dumps it in. They're going to go on a line change here. Everybody's coming off now for Leaside. Got to be quick here. Nice defensive play in the neutral zone to slow down the Nepean offense. That's McDougall now for Nepean, trying to find Clark. Puts it into the corner.
Just some hesitancy there by the Leaside forward. Brown couldn't get the puck out, and we had to regroup here, and finally the Leaside get it down 200 feet.
I think that's going to have to be their game, is to chip the puck out whenever they can and try to find opportunities in the counterattack.
Yeah, early on, Nepean is very quick on the counter. They're moving the puck really well. They're moving their feet really well. It just seems that Leaside still has to get their legs underneath them.
We have the Nepean team doing their own broadcast here on YouTube as well, Johnny. So.
Ours is better, though.
More character here, right? There's Johnson trying to chip it out. She does. But picked up in the neutral zone. Here comes Nepean again on the regroup. Nice pass to find the forward. Open there in the top of the blue line. Leaside trying to put the pucks in deep. Have yet to register a shot, but have been able to weather the storm thanks to Amato. Vivian Amato's been sharp. Pass in front. Adigan intercepted. Nice job. Leaside's going to have to be super tight in front of their own end. Back to the point to Thompson. Thompson with the shot. Steered into the corner by Amato. Back to the point. Nepean doing a nice job of keeping pucks in deep. Johnson couldn't hold on to the player. Centering pass. Back to the point to Thompson. She seems to be the key person on the point there that Nepean's trying to look for with the deadly shot. Finally, Leaside gets an opportunity to clear the zone. A centering pass by Brown goes in, gets picked off, and back comes Nepean.
A little slow change there on the bench on Leaside there as the door wasn't opening, as the forward's trying to come off there.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
A couple of changes can cost you if you're not, if you get caught there without having your players on the ice. That's for sure. And Leaside just dumps it down, trying to kind of weather the storm.
Almost 8 minutes have gone in the first period there, Bobby. And Nepean's been all over Leaside at this point. Got to try to simplify their game and get pucks in deep and try to work along the wall. It's still early on in the game to find an answer here to try to open the scoring.
Puck dropped to the right of Amato. 4:40 left in this first period here. Puck control by Leaside. They chip it out. Now they're going to have an aggressive forecheck. That's got to be their game here. Put pressure on and turn over pucks.
Good forecheck by Shiga.
Puck turned over. Here we go. Back to the point to Pollock. Pollock's trying to find a clapper. Nice slap. Trying to do the half pass here. Just couldn't quite hang on to it. Pollock finding an outlet pass. Tinderhood. And Nepean picks it up. Oh, nice play there at the blue line to stop a potential rush.
Finally, Leaside gets an opportunist bounce there.
That's what's going to happen. Once you kind of settle in, you're just going to need a couple of bounces, get your legs underneath you, and find your way to the net. Battle along the boards here, and it's going to be offside.
Again, a tie for Leaside is not good, Bobby, so they got to try to find some offensive strategy here, and quick. As the ice been tilted so far.
They'll find it dumped in by Brown.
That's a good dump in by Brown. Now we got to go to work here.
Haven't mentioned yet the Nepean goalie, Nor, hasn't seen much action yet, but lots of time still here to play. Cross ice pass by Nepean. Nice job on the rush. Brown trying to keep up with her. But, oh, nice save, Amato! Woo! She keeps sliding across to make that huge save. Got the left pad out. That was a beauty.
Just the blazing speed by Brown in the neutral zone to get across to the Nepean forward, and what an equally amazing save by Amato.
Wow, Amato had to stretch out there as that shot was going far post. Made a beauty save. Nepean defender keeps it in, backhands it. Circling back behind the net, nice job on the intercept there. Puck got stuck behind the net a little bit to finally be able to get this puck out.
Albiani had her stick caught there in the netting there for a minute there, Bobby.
Kirby Wilson on the forecheck, trying to force a puck to turnover. Now, Leaside was on a line change there, so she didn't have much help. Nice job kept in by Hackett. Battle along the boards. Nice work by Hackett, keep this puck in. Leaside's going to have to go to work here on the forecheck, reducing the time and space by these defenders. Oh, it's just going to take that one bouncing pass. Break here by Nepean to the net. Nice stick by Kirby. But it's going to be, and they drew a penalty here. Nepean did. They're going to go on the power play in just a second here.
Yeah, there was a hold on that play. He could probably sit for there 2 minutes.
That was the right thing to do, though, Johnny.
Well, some good offensive pressure there by Leaside, but then that quick pass that basically sprung the Nepean forward. And unfortunately, number 74 on the Leaside, Pollock, had no choice but to grab the free arm around Nepean, or they had a free opportunity there on Amato.
So Melania Pollock serving 2. And Leaside will be short-handed. And we'll get to see the Nepean power play here. According to I understand, it's a pretty good one.
According to our statistician, we only got 1 shot on net here for Leaside versus 6 from Nepean. And 2 grade A chances.
Very good. A couple of big chances.
What you saw from Amato on that save is really characteristic of Vivian's abilities. Like, she pulls out the big saves all the time. And she's a very serious weapon.
Trying to do the give and go to Bray. Down the ice it goes.
Very athletic, for sure, there, Johnny. We got 2 Johns in the broadcast here. Harlow and Letters. Or they called you, what do they call you now?
Fewer letters?
Letterless?
Fewer letters. We got Johnny
letter.
Letters and fewer letters. So puck bounce.
13 is letterless.
Less letters, I think it was.
Yeah. I told Bobby that you'd get Spiras name right back here. They're Greek. Here's a Gianna. There you go.
Gianna Spiras.
I said, don't worry.
We got
letters will get that.
Everywhere we go, Johnny, there's Greeks everywhere. Can't shake them.
We love our hockey.
They sure do. I'm sure Athens has a very good team. And back to the point here. Just under a minute left to go on the Nepean power play. Leaside try to withhold the storm here in the first period. If they can get out of here tied at 0, I think that would be great, giving the coach a chance to regroup. Here comes Nepean trying to find an opportunity. Back to the point to McDougall. McDougall to the net. Nice save, Amato.
Oh, last second tip there.
Back to the point.
By Shula there in front of the net on the Nepean.
Pucks flying everywhere. 16 seconds left to go here in this first period. Just trying to survive, just to get out of here. It's, oh boy, could have been a tripping penalty there. That got away with 1. As the clock ticks, nice job here by Leaside to kill. 11 seconds left in the power plays. We go to the first. Johnny Harlow, what's the coach going to be saying to his team right now? You know these girls very well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be a little bit of settle down. Like it seems like they're feeling the pressure. This forecheck from Nepean is for real. 7th place team in the province. They didn't get to be there by taking their time and sitting back. They're obviously an aggressive team. And I don't know. I'm sure James is, telling them to settle it down, relax. Let's go with the game plan we know. The breakout needs a little bit more structure. Right now, it's just seeming way too scrambly, and that's what happens when Nepean is forechecking like they are. They're not given a lot of time and space.
Yeah, good insight there, Harlow. But if you're Nepean, you're definitely loving the first period. Just the only thing that you're concerned about is that you don't have that first goal. They've been all over Leaside right now, and they've been the quicker team. So Again, if you're Leaside, you're thankful that it's still 0-0. You get to reset, come back harder in the second period with a little bit more cleaner lines, north-south, and just clean up some of the mistakes that they're making. A little bit scrambly and just uncharacteristic by them, I would imagine, where they're bringing pucks up the gut with no support. So sometimes just the simpler plays and making it a little simpler is probably the way to go there, Bobby.
You're just going to have to catch a break here. There's 11 seconds left to go in the Nepean power play. So still a little bit left of a storm to weather here in this first period.
Well, 11 seconds left in the power play for Nepean.
They're going out with Perlman.
This draw is critical here for Leaside if they want to try to kill this off.
Puck control by Leaside as Nepean tried to go up the gut, and that was intercepted here. So it looks like they will do a good job of killing this penalty. So first big test has been passed. Down the ice it goes by Nepean. Johnson trying to pick up a loose puck. Gets a little bit of assistance. Johnson now trying to swing it around the other side.
Nepean's doing a really good job on the forecheck with their first and secondary pressure.
Hackett with a nice stretch pass. Perlman just couldn't hang on to that one. Kept in by Johnson, nice job. And then Nepean chips it out now. Kirby Wilson leaves it down there for Hackett. Hackett trying to find an out. Finds her defensive partner. Trying to find stretch pass, that got intercepted. And Amato had to be quick on that one as an errant pass right in front of their own net. You got to clean up that action there, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnson was looking up ice, didn't see much black sweaters, and could only find one. That was the wrong pass to make.
You got to play safe. I think that's going to be the key here. You don't want to give them any easy looks. When you get a chance to get these pucks out, you got to make sure. Still pinned in the zone, and Kirby's going to have to. I'm sorry, checked out. Megan Amato is going to have to hang on to that one.
Well, full marks to Amato thus far in this game, Bobby, as she's standing on her head and doing everything to keep this score 0-0 at this point.
Oh.
Face off to the right of Amato.
We're just correcting the shots on goal here. We had them reversed. So good catch there, Luke.
Yeah.
What happened to the Kit Kat Kid? Didn't come today.
No, too far west for him.
He's slacking there. So the original Kit Kat Kid, Darcy Bristol, didn't make it. Shot from the point, that got blocked. Nice job by Johnson to get in front of that one. Back to the point in the Nepean. Defender takes a shot. That got tipped. Kirby picks up and smothers. Amato has been steady here today.
Yeah, she's been the star of the game so far, Bobby, as Nepean continues to pepper her with shots, and she's standing tall and closing the door right now.
And good rebound control there as well. Tittner Hood on the draw. Controlled by Nepean. Shot, and Amato with the save.
Nepean's also been very strong in the draws so far, winning most of them.
Nice puck control there by Nepean to find a player down low. It's weird not to say the Wildcats because then no one knows who we're talking about. Nepean just putting on the relentless pressure here. Leaside just trying to release some pressure. Tittner Hood trying to get this puck out, can't. Picked up by Brown, just trying to chip it out. That kept in. And finally, the Leaside Wildcats able to come out 3v1. Can they get a chance here? Quick turnover at the Nepean blue line as the Shiga just couldn't quite hang on to that puck. This Nepean team's also much bigger. They got some really big girls on this team as well, right? So that size factor can come into play sometimes, right? Kirby Wilson trying to find a slot in the middle. Shot! Nice shot! As Perlman took a shot testing Knorr. First real chance by Leaside, and it was a good one, actually.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Bobby. That's second period at 8:55 mark. That was the best chance that Leaside could muster against Nepean. And hopefully it's a sign for more to come. And
Perlman on the draw has got you with her there, trying to find her. You on the strong forecheck here. Nice work by you to turn over pucks. Good job there. We need a little gritty performance from her, that's for sure, as she plays on the line here with Perlman. Also tough for the coach to juggle defenders, right? When you only have 5. Nepean with the rip. That misses the net. Pollock battling along the boards, trying to get this puck out. Kept in on a strong forecheck by Nepean. Who lost the stick here? Pollock is playing with no stick now. She got to go pick that puck up, pick up that stick. I don't think it's broken. Nepean doing a nice job of keeping this puck in now. Leaside's a bit of scramble mode down a player without a stick. Nepean circling around, trying to find a shot. A nice save, and Amato's just going to hang on to that, calm things down.
Yeah, Amato's like, enough of this circling around by Nepean. I'm going to calm things down, get a line change here. Your best defense is your goaltender right now, Bobby, and Leaside's goaltending is shining big time right now in this game.
Goals are definitely at a premium here today. Can't find one. Shot. Nice save, Amato. Wow. Nepean got open and clear in the slot. Amato had to be big. Chipped up by Brown. Back in Johnson. Trying to find a stretch pass to Brown. There's 2 Browns on this team, not to be confused here. Victoria Brown there on the offensive side. Leaside shot. Knorr makes the save and hangs on. Kind of a bit of a flutter shot from the point, but nevertheless put pucks on net. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, good opportunity there, just reset and get a face-off down in deep, but I'd like to see the forwards maybe take that down low and wait for reinforcements there, Bobby, to see if he can make it a little bit more of an opportune chance.
Tinknerhood on the draw, trying to pull it to her forward. Shot from the point, that hit a leg. Johnson going in, trying to keep this puck. Nice job by Tinknerhood to keep this puck in. Tinknerhood with the shot. Oh, she got checked from behind. Nice defensive play by the forward there to interrupt that play, and here comes Nepean on the counterattack.
Another penalty here, Bobby, is the Nepean player went flying into the boards. Is going to be called for body contact, and they're going to go on their second power play.
And you're losing a defenseman here, Johnson. So Quinn Johnson's going to serve 2. They'll be down to 4 defenders. Not easy when your defensemen are you're already down 1, now you're down 2. All right, so Quinn Johnson will serve 2. Nepean going on their second power play. Nice win on the draw. Down the ice it goes.
Nepean's doing a really good job, Bobby, to make sure that they don't give Leaside too many opportunities to hold on to that puck to make decisions.
So Leaside going to Mayer and Tinknerhood up front. And Packett and Pollock on D to kill this penalty, at least to start it. Nepean over the line, trying to get possession here. Trying to set things up, they do. Trying to box these players out, back to the point. Oh, nice pass, trying to find a backdoor. Oh, that could have been a beauty play, trying to find a backdoor back into the slot and just skipped over the Nepean stick.
That was an excellent play, just couldn't find the handle.
Scramble in front of the net. Where is it? Amato's got a nice work by Amato to find that loose puck and just jumped on, and good work by Leaside to clear the players out of the front.
Amato just sprawled in the blue paint there, trying desperately to find that loose puck. It was bouncing around, but the last 2 sequences the Nepean had on that power play were deadly, Bobby.
Exactly halfway through the game here. Still no score. As Leaside been hanging on here.
There's some nerves that you can tell by the Leaside squad just by the way they're handling the puck.
Sure, nobody wants their season to be over on Greek Easter weekend, right, Johnny?
That's right,
For
Bobby.
those Greeks that are celebrating. Oh, boy, second penalty here as a tripping call. As you dumped her player.
You want to give him that puck there, Bobby. That's going to be icing. It's going to be brought back. So it's going to be a 5-on-3.
Wow.
Icing called in the Nepean. That puck's going to be brought back into the neutral zone. as a stoppage of play was caused by the icing, not the player touching it.
So is it you in net? You got the penalty, right, Isabel? You? Yeah, I think so. She got tripping.
It's going to be a 5-on-3 for 35 seconds here. Critical moment here in the game.
So Kirby Wilson, Packett, and Pollock going to try to kill this 5-on-3 here for 30 seconds until Johnson comes out of the box. Cross ice pass. Can she get to this pad? Nice work there. Down the ice it goes. Nice job by Hackett to get this puck down to kill some precious time. Nepean's going to have one more rush here on a 2-man advantage. They're going to have to hurry, get up on their horse if they want to get a chance on the 2-man advantage here. Nepean into the zone, trying to set things up. Most certainly looking back to the point. Got in the lane, shot, curve, and nice hold by Amato with the glove.
Good job by Kirby Wilson and Hackett there on the 5-on-3, Bobby, as they rolled really nicely there on those 2-point shots that were coming from Nepean as they skate off the ice for reinforcements here. So 5-on-3 is now to 5-on-4, so they did a good job killing that 2-man advantage. They got a minute 16 to go.
A little bit of breathing room here, but still not out of the woods yet. Nepean back to the point, back to the half wall, trying to find the lane. Shot, backdoor. The beautiful backdoor pass.
That was Casey, Bobby, on the goal.
And Athena Casey puts it in for Nepean. And just a really beautiful pass there.
Great cross-ice pass, found the seam there. Open cage, Amato couldn't slide across in time, as that was a perfectly timed pass and shot on net. 1-0 Nepean on that, and they've been the stronger team at this point, and the fact that they're only up by 1 goal is pretty amazing. Amato's been playing great. Now let's see what the response will be from Leaside.
Well, Leaside's going to have to open things up at some point, that's for sure. Now that they've weathered now that they're playing at full strength, looking to see if they can find an opportunity here. All it takes, one opportunity, one bounce back into this game. But down by 1 is almost like down by 2.
That's offside
because you got to win. Nepean looking to regroup into their own end here. Leaside trying to put some pressure here. Can't. Here comes McDougall over the line, trying to get it to the net. And nice save by Amato, just picks up a scrambling puck in the blue paint. 3:48 left to go in the second. Here, live from Mississauga, the home of the Mississauga Hurricanes.
Still lots of hockey playing right now. Again, 3 power plays for Nepean. Hopefully the next one goes to Leaside and they maybe go to work with tying up this game. A lot of fans here in the stands watching this.
Yeah, it's a big tournament, Johnny. I'm sure you got a lot of out-of-town fans as well from the Ottawa area coming in to watch as well for their team. But yeah, they seem to be very well supported here. We'll have to see their broadcast too, Johnny, just to compare and contrast. They haven't quite got the crew. Here comes Nepean trying to put pucks to the net. Motto with the save and clears it out. Big fat rebound sat there, but there's no Nepean player on the back door to pick this up. Nepean trying to put pucks into the slot. That got intercepted. Nice job by the defender there to pick up that loose puck. Back to the point it goes. Nice find there deep in the corner by the Nepean defender.
Nepean's doing a really good job finding seams there, Bob.
Yeah, they are looking for that player who's down low. Defender's got a few options, either put pucks to the net or find the open player down in the back door. And they've been doing a good job of finding that here. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the second period. It's been all Nepean so far here. Shot. What a rip from the top of the circle. Nepean takes a 2-goal lead. No chance there for Amato. That was a very nice find there by into the slot.
Little too passive on the entry, Bobby. Just kind of watching the puck carrier bring the puck into the Leaside zone. Holds onto the puck and finds an open seam there. To I believe what is Thompson on the Nepean Wildcats. And just an amazing shot upstairs where Amato couldn't catch that one.
So Hannah Thompson gives Nepean a 2-goal lead here. Pollock ducked behind her own net, trying to find Johnson. Johnson trying to chip this puck out. Picked up by Mahar. Mahar takes a bump along the boards. Back to Johnson on the point. Johnson with the shot. And Knorr has to save that. That's the right idea.
Yeah.
Strong forecheck, puts it back to the point. That was a good sequence there. We need more of that. That's for sure.
Good job by Leaside. There was traffic in front with Yo in front. Got to make sure you try to get that puck a little lower for an opportunity for a rebound or something like that, Bobby. But again, nice opportunity there for Leaside to counter.
Tintner-Hood on the draw. Controlled by Leaside. Nice job. Mahar trying to find it. Oh, nice pass across. Big save. Wow. Big save by Knorr.
What a shot by Perlman there, and an equally amazing save by Knorr.
Best chance by far by Leaside. Leaside seems to have woken up here in the last minute and a half or so. Let's see if they can continue this momentum. 1-on-1 v. Johnson. Shot.
Oh, that just grazed the post, Bobby. If it did, that faceoff should be outside. If Model did not get a piece of that, referee signaling that it's going to go inside.
I thought she got a piece of it on the glove.
What a save by Knorr. It seems like all the amazing saves are happening down on this end here.
Knorr had to come across to make that big save from Perlman. Nice save again by Amato, and puck scrambled to the blue line, kept in. Pollock was trying to chip that out. That's still kept in. Finally chip out here by Albiani. I think you're going to have to call out for an all-out aggressive forecheck here, Johnny. You're probably going to see a lot more risks being taken here by Leaside. Pollock took a little bit of a bump there. Takes your player into the boards. Nice job there. Good aggressive D here by...
Just appreciating the battle there between Pollock and Stantz in the corner there.
Bit of a collision there in neutral zone with a loose puck being picked up. Here we go with the chance. That hit the leg. Hackett saw herself free trying to get pucks to the net. Here's Hackett again, trying to make the dish. Shot to the net. That hit a leg. Oh, and loose puck, and Nepean just taking no chances at all, dumping it down the ice with 35 seconds left to go here in this first period.
Well, Leaside with a really good opportunity there and some sustained pressure in the Nepean zone. Kind of seeing them not really feeling the pressure, Bobby. They're just basically playing a little bit loose and more aggressive there, and it led to some good opportunities.
Kirby Wilson on the draw, controlled by Leaside. Nice job. May have been a tripping call there. Ref says no, that's not the case. Nepean trying to find the chip out. They do. Here comes Bray on the rush, trying to dangle her way into. Nice defensive play by Brown. 12 seconds left to go. One final rush here for Leaside. Can they get a chance here? Stopped in the neutral zone, and we're going to go to the first intermission here, or second period intermission, with Nepean taking a 2-goal lead. Woo! It's going to have to be a heck of a third period.
Really strong finish to the second period by Leaside, I thought, Bobby, as they basically had some really good sustained pressure on Nepean. Just couldn't bury one past the goaltender, Knorr. But again, 2 goals in Nepean in the second period has made Leaside sort of like wake up and play a little bit of a stronger game there, I thought, especially late in that period.
Got a big hill to climb. Johnny, what's in the menu for Greek Easter tomorrow?
Oh, lamb, buddy.
Lamb, right.
Got to go with the lamb.
Yeah, so good. That's a nice feast.
What would you do if you were part of Greek Easter there, buddy? It's not Greek Easter, it's Orthodox Easter.
Orthodox. Without so Greek Jesus.
Like, we're not going to take it and lay claim to it and just say it's ours. Look at this guy.
Look at this guy. For those that are new to our broadcast here, you want to tune into our podcast, well, you'll understand our Look at This Guy segment. And if you want to watch more action here, we'll be doing a couple more games here tomorrow, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you know when the games will be at. And help us out. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers on YouTube. That will help us out tremendously, so let's do that. and we'll have a little bit of fun. So, big hill to climb here for Leaside. They need to win the game. A tie is not good enough if they want to move on. So they'll need to see some aggressive action here to try to get us through. Nice work here by Pollock, trying to dangle her way through into the zone here. Got intercepted by the Nepean defender. Really, she didn't have an outlet pass, so it's tough for her to find anyone, so she decided to take on her own.
Nepean up 2-0. They're more than happy to just ice the puck and relieve the pressure there, Bobby.
Sure. For sure. You'll see pucks down the ice. They'll take no chances now. And you'll probably see Leaside take many chances, as they're going to have to take some offensive chances.
They're going to have to definitely open up and make sure that they can try to create some offense. As Norris only had to face 5 shots to Amadio's 18.
Amato's been sharp. That's for sure, keeping Leaside into this game. Nepean on the counterattack. They dump it in. Johnson taking her person to the board there.
Stands still with the puck.
Puck's bouncing all over the place in the blue paint. Where is it?
Still loose,
right in
Bobby,
front.
still loose.
Oh, quick whistle by the goalies. The puck was still loose. A quick whistle by the ref. I think Wildcats got a bit of a break there.
They did get a break there, Bobby, as the referee was out of position, couldn't see the loose puck
I thought
in
she
the
was.
blue paint, and there was a whole bunch of sticks from the Nepean trying to bang that in.
She was. The ref was standing behind the net. You think she could see the puck, but good, lucky break there for Leaside there.
What a job by Stance there behind the net there, holding onto the puck and controlling play, killing valuable time in the third.
Now it's a clock game here for your Nepean. They just want this game to be over. Back to the point. Back to the half wall. Nepean trying to set things up. Out comes Brown. Brown's got a little bit of ice. Brown takes it over the line, finds you. You puts it to the net. That hit a leg in front. You're going to see a lot of defensemen now pinching for Leaside, trying to catch that break. All they need is that one break here. If they can get one early here in the third period, it can keep the game really, really close and tight. And of course, you're going to have Amato be super sharp here. That's just pretty much the limit of goals here that you can allow in order to stay in this game. Nice work by Nepean to keep that puck in at the blue line, trying to set things up. Nepean back to the point to Casey. Casey was trying to find the puck deep. That got intercepted. Nice cross-ice pass to Brown. Victoria Brown trying to find her way to the net. She got bumped.
Tough to do anything when you don't have any support and you're on the line change.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times here, Johnny, where the puck goes into the zone and not much support from Leaside because they're doing a line change, right? So they're going to have to come quick off the bench to join the attack.
Well, that's what happens when you're in the defensive zone for so long. You got tired bodies. You have to change.
Mahar on the attack, trying to forecheck her way into the zone. That got intercepted. Back comes Nepean, Casey in deep. Nice work to stand her up by Pollock, but that kid's way bigger than her. And Pollock took a bounce and hit the ice. Pollock now back behind the net again. She's been super feisty here today. Tinderhood trying to find an out. And finally Leaside's able to release the pressure. .8:30 left here in this third period. Leaside fighting for their tournament lives here. Battle down behind the Leaside goal. Leaside picks up that puck. Nice trying to find it out to Brown. Still can't get this puck out. First outs are super important here.
Passes have been a problem there in the defensive end. They just haven't been crisp there, Bobby. It's either in the feet of their players or behind them.
Brown trying to chip it in. That hit a body. Like to see them use the glass or the board to get the pucks in deep versus trying to thread the needle through the middle. Makes it difficult.
Again, another pass through the wickets of Brown.
So Leaside having to regroup now back into their own zone. Nice work to elude the player, trying to find. Here we go. Here comes Johnson.
Effort by Clark. We're going to go for the hook.
So we're going to.
It was a lucky bounce because that stick wasn't in the arms of the Leaside player for too long. But again, referee looking for that infraction to try to give Leaside an opportunity here.
So Clark's going to serve 2, and Leaside's going to go on the power play. Here we go. Big chance here with 7:28 left to go.
They're going to call a timeout there, Bobby. They're gesturing for timeout.
That's the right thing to do. Set things up.
They know how important this power play is. Leaside is, so they're going to take 30 seconds here to just make sure that they know what they're doing here on this power play. As if they get a goal here, we have a game.
Harlow, what are we going to see in this power play?
I don't know. I'll tell you, this is a good this is a good lineup to put out for the power play, though. I fully agree with it. I think they're all really good puck movers, and hopefully I've seen it a lot at practice, them working on this. So hopefully we see it bear some fruit here because they need it. You're right. This is an important power play.
I can see the concern in your face.
Putting him on the spot there. Yeah, the guy's concerned. This team's down 2-0. You're just asking him about power play the tactics. That's our job there, Bobby.
Yeah, that's our job to understand and analyze. So. Big chance here for Leaside to get back in here. If they can get a power play goal, we have a game.
Again, on this power play, in my opinion, you don't want to be too perimeter on it and looking for the most perfect play. Just want to make sure you get the pucks through traffic and make sure you have bodies in front. It's probably going to be an ugly one that you're going to get on this power play, but we'll see what happens as Leaside comes out of that timeout.
All right, hang on, everybody here. This is a big critical moment. They pulled the goalie, too. It's a 6-on-4 power play. 2-man advantage.
Oh, that is a very, very tough call to make there.
Oh, I agree with it, though. I totally agree with it. Put your big guns out there. It's a
must.
must.
I'm talking about the face-off taking out the Leaside Wildcat centerman.
So Motto's out of the net. It's 6-on-4. Huge opportunity here for Leaside. Total gutsy call by Coach James. Back to the point. Leaside setting things up. Trying to find the middle of the side. Here's a shot. Pack it. Make that Pollock.
Pollock tried to rip that from the point.
Back to Pollock at the point. Pollock trying to find the top of the circle here. She does. Still has possession. Trying to find an outlet pass.
Fans
over to Johnson.
To shoot. There's just not a lane there.
Yeah, Pollock really didn't have a chance to shoot the puck and couldn't find an open player.
Yeah, good movement on the back end, but again, the Nepean players were just standing right in front, ready to block that shot, and Pollock didn't like what she saw. Held onto the puck a little bit too long there.
I like the gutsy call here by Coach James. Here comes Johnson. Johnson back to Pollock. Pollock over to Johnson, trying to find a lane to the net. Johnson with the shot. That got tipped. Woo! What a goal! Leaside back into this game.
Oh, the gamble from the Leaside coaches pays off, Bobby, on the 6-on-4. Point shot from the top. I don't know if it hit someone in front, but went through the wickets of Noor, and Leaside's back in this game.
What a gamble. You got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Out too.
That's
a bold move, and it worked.
Bold. Who got that one? Who tipped it? I couldn't see it.
It was 88, Emmy Mahar, with a nice tip from the Quinn Johnson shot.
So Emmy Mahar from Johnson with the tip, and Leaside is back in. We got some life back into this game.
We got 6.5 minutes here in the third period to try to get that second one.
Oh, Leaside's got to giddy up now.
That should be icing.
Nice work by Leaside on the power play. Get traffic in front. And Emmy Mahar with the tip puts Leaside right back in this game, but they need two. They need to win.
That's going to be icing.
Luke, what are you liking so far?
Well, Leaside's right back in this game. They need to win, though, so they got 2 more. Goalies probably going to be out early again here.
That's probably a good point. Yeah, we'll probably see the goalie come out early, Johnny. When you got to get 2, we'll see.
Never like that goalie out, though. Just work.
Puck control by Nepean. Trying to put pucks to the net. That hit a body. Johnson now trying to get this puck out.
Oh,
Took a little bit of a bump along the sideboards there.
Leaside number 9 looks like she took a bad spill.
Yeah.
Holding onto her knee there.
So we'll keep an eye.
Albiani.
We'll keep an eye for Albiani, see if she's okay. What's happening here? We got a penalty to head contact.
It's going to be head contact there, and it looks like the Nepean player knows that she's going to go off for that. Number 22.
Clark again. So Leaside's going to go back on the power play.
They're going to pull the goalie again. Oh, they're
Yeah,
going to
here
pull
we
the goalie
go.
again.
Let's
It
see
worked
if
the
we
first time.
Let's see if we got this magic to happen again. Look at this. Let's see it.
The drama here.
Titnerhood on the draw. Controlled by Leaside. Back to the point. Let's see if we got some more of this magic. Back to Johnson. Johnson. Oh, trying to find a back door. Trying to find Titnerhood on the back door. That just slid through.
Yeah, Tinderhood was on the doorstep. Just couldn't find the handle there, Bobby. That was a great pass. Almost a tap-in.
Pollock swinging around the blue line. All the Nepean players are deep. Pollock trying to find a back door again.
Looked it for a second time.
Over to Johnson. Trying to find a one-timer shot. Nice save. Big rebound.
Oh, Perlman almost buried it there on the short side.
Pollock again with the puck. She seems to be the quarterback of this power play. Trying to find out. Loose puck. Oh, nice chance there with a loose puck. And Nepean relieves the pressure. Throws it down the ice. But these players got to be tired on. They've been on for a minute now. But coach is not changing the 6 players that he has on the ice here. A bit of a miscommunication there in the neutral zone as Leaside is trying to find inside of the zone. Just under a minute left to go here in this power play.
We're tired.
Some moments there squeezing the sticks a little bit. Some not very good passes there up the neutral zone to take it down 200 feet and go to work.
Just like our NT. Coach hasn't changed the power play unit here, so let's hope they don't get tired.
That's offside.
Yeah. 35 seconds
Fans on
left
the
to go.
Leaside end a little bit on edge here.
Looks like so Leaside getting some fresh bodies out there.
Voltura Amadio is going to go back in the net since the faceoff's in the neutral zone. We'll probably see her come to the bench if they can gain the zone.
Kirby Wilson on the draw, controlled by Leaside. Nice job there. That draw was super important, probably the most important draw of the game so far. She dumps it in on the half wall. 2 players for Leaside trying to battle, loosen up this puck here. Amato still in the net. .14 seconds left to go here on the Leaside power play. Nice job by Nepean in the neutral zone, not giving a chance. Here comes Brown. Holly Brown. Dumps it to the point. Hackett with the shot. Tip, where is it? Big fat rebound. Oh, nice save by Nor as the puck was scramble mode in the blue paint just at the end of the tail end of this power play. That was a really great chance, Johnny. Just couldn't finish.
Nor had to really struggle there to find the puck. As there a couple times from the point it did go through and almost a seeing eye shot. I was looking at the back of the net to see if that puck squeaked through, but Nor was equal to the task.
A little over 3 miles to go here in this third period. Leaside needs 2 to advance. We'll keep an eye out for Amato. She should be coming out of the net any moment now. Errant pass, that got intercepted. Lucky here. Gage was trying to find a chip out. That couldn't find it. Here comes Nepean now on the counterattack shot. Amato got a glove on that one. Under 3 to go here in this third period. Desperation time, no doubt. Pollock back behind her own net, trying to quarterback the setup. Pollock chips it off the boards. That's kept it. Nope, just chipped out. Pollock again. Stretch pass over to Brown. Brown. Nice pass over to Perlman. Perlman, can she find a lane? Nice work by the Nepean defender to get the stick on that one.
Net is empty again with 2:19 to go, Bobby.
2:19 to go. Amato out of the net. Full press, full attack now by Leaside. Chipped out by Nepean.
Stretch pass here, Bobby. That's
And
offside.
big time offside. Yeah. Mahar was way offside there trying to find a pass.
Ooh.
She was about a good foot and a half.
Mayor on Leaside, her eyes were wide and seeing goals, Bobby.
Yeah, I know.
Just a little half step over the blue line there to make it offside.
2:01. Amato's going to have to come back into the net here as the face-off's going to be deep in the zone. Is that the correct call, Johnny, on a stretch offside like that, way back?
Yes, it's from where the pass was originated.
Oh, got it. Okay, there you go. That's why we have Johnny the ref here.
Costly offside for sure. As we know, Nepean's been great in the offensive zone trying to trap Leaside.
They're looking to punch their ticket here to the quarterfinals this afternoon. Out here in Mississauga. Yeah, they're going to just put pucks up against the boards, just try to kill some time here. We got 3 Leaside Wildcat players trying to be on her.
Good job by the referee to blow that.
Just able to.
Sorry, I'm just chuckling because I love hearing fans in the stands delay a game is the call. No one's going to call it delay a game on that point.
Yeah, we got a lot of referees
But
here
hey,
in the
crazier
franchise.
things have happened, right? Sometimes you can sway the ref.
Johnson circling back behind her own net. Trying to find Perlman. Nice work by Nepean to keep that puck in deep. Johnson with possession. Trying to find. She got tripped. Here we go. Big opportunity here for Leaside as they're going to go back on the power play with 1:21 left to go here.
Quite the call by the referee late in the third period. Definitely a tripping call as player had possession and full momentum of the puck.
That's an undisciplined call, an undisciplined penalty by Athena Casey.
Yeah, we're going to pull the goaltender, go 6-on-4. Again, no timeouts. Leaside already took their timeout.
So Maddie Tintnerhood on the draw. Nice win. Back to Johnson. Johnson to Pollock. Pollock back to Johnson. Shot. Tip. Bouncing puck. Woo! Leaside found the bouncing puck and ties this game. What a beauty!
That goes by Mayor, Bobby, out of the air. Shot was from the point. It hit the goalie in front. Puck was in the air, and Mayor just bats it in and
her
ties the
second
game
goal.
2-2. And we have a minute 11 left here for Leaside to try to get that third goal to punch their ticket into the quarterfinal.
Don't go anywhere. Grab your coffee. Grab your donuts. We're in for a final finish here. Wow. Leaside deadly on the power play with 2 power play goals with empty nets. Trying to get back into this one. They must win. A tie is no good. Wow, we're in for an exciting finish here, Johnny.
Yeah, we are.
I'm so excited I dropped all my notes. Here comes Leaside back on the attack. Out comes the goalie. Now we have a 6-on-5 situation. Oh, turnover at the blue line. Nepean's going to sink this one for the punch their tickets to the final. An unfortunate turnover in the neutral zone. I was looking for the exciting finish.
Yeah, didn't want to see that. Just a little bit too casual on the point there. Trying to corral the puck, couldn't settle it. Playing a game, who's got it?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, with the stick, Nepean pushed that puck through. Gets a gaping open net with no goalie, and looks like the Leaside Wildcats to get 2 with 34 seconds is going to be a tall order.
Coach James couldn't, have being able to pull the goalies out twice and get the goals that he needed, but just couldn't do it the third time. But what a fight here that Leaside had put up to come back from a 2-goal deficit in this third period to make it a super interesting finish.
Well, good job on Leaside for making this a game in the dying seconds. Made it very exciting with those 2 power play goals. But it looks like Nepean's going to punch their ticket here with 5 seconds left.
And have to be proud of the performance here tonight. Amato stood on their head. That's for sure.
Yeah, gut-wrenching loss for Leaside. Amato did everything that she could. Mayer with the 2 goals. Some really good play by Leaside. They tried their best. Their season is over. And the Nepean's going on, and it was a great game. A lot of excitement there in the end, Bobby.
Sure was.
Glad to do it with you.
What a third period. Well, we will be back tomorrow. We're not sure which games yet, but stay tuned. Like I said, subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to see that. I like this here where they do the shake hand at the end of the game, only in hockey, where they have this level of camaraderie and sportsmanship, which is great.
Well, girls hockey is in full momentum. We got great programs from both teams, and hopefully we'll see some of these girls in the PWHL or playing for Team Canada at some point, Bobby.
All right, any final thoughts there, Harlow?
No, listen, I totally agree with you. Leaside made it interesting at the end there. It took 2 power plays to get it done, but, you know, it's a shame. I've definitely seen a lot better from our team in the past against strong teams like this, but